So we've been talking about losing weight, and you know, of course, that weight are those things that the enemy burden you with, which at first does not seem like something that can harm you, but over time it becomes a big chunk of problem. One of the weights that the enemy burdens you with that affects the release of your spirit is the weight of making you see your weaknesses and your insignificance, and by that concluding that God is not going to help you. If we look at the book of 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 37, David was recounting to Saul that, okay, I admit Goliath is big, Goliath is a formidable enemy, but in the past, God has helped me. I killed lions, I killed bears. God will help me to be able to do all of that. Will definitely help me to do this one too. And by that, David got confident. I want you to understand that when it comes to walking with God and when it comes to receiving things from God, according to the book of James, we know that if faith is lacking, your capacity to receive is greatly impaired. And because of that, the enemy will look for all means to burden you with ideas and philosophies that makes you think that God is not going to help you, that makes you think, oh no, I'm so insignificant, that makes you think, oh, it is not people like me that should be handling matters like this. While that might seem like humility and it might seem like you know your place, that can become a very dangerous weapon in the hand of the enemy to exploit you. It can become a weight that the enemy has placed on you to ensure that in the long run you get exhausted and all of your spiritual energy is depleted. I want you to learn from David's example that when you give testimony, it is a form of shedding weight. And if you have been following what we have been saying since the beginning of the month on the different strategies of losing weight, giving testimonies is one that you should add to that list, because when you testify about what God has done, you inspire confidence and faith comes to your spirit. And remember that when faith comes in, what God can do, even you cannot imagine it. So the devil is aware of this and looks for all means to not let you attain that level where you are confident in what God can do. You're going to see here that David is not saying that I am skilled, I am strong. He said God delivered the bear and the lion to my hands, and I trust that God that will deliver this one too to my hand. So when I'm talking about confidence, I'm not saying you should be so sure of your own capabilities, but instead I want you to look back and see the times when you didn't have it covered, yet God showed up and helped you to handle it. And be aware that the God who did it then can also do it now. In the book of Psalms, it says, "It is God that guided me with strength and makes my way perfect." So it means that all along, me being strong is not because of something I have inherently in me. I know that it is God who is doing that. So when I go to the battle, I know I'm going to be strong, not because I'm strong in myself, but because God is going to guide me with strength. So if lately you have been feeling like, oh, I'm so weak, if lately you have been feeling like, oh, I'm so disadvantaged and less privileged, I want you to understand that that is a weight. And the way you can cast it off is by testifying, by bringing up the testimonies of the previous times that God has helped you. There are many ways you can do it. You can talk to a friend about it, call one of your friends and tell them that, hey, have I told you that there was a time in my life when God did this for me? As you do that, confidence comes to your spirit. Or maybe you can journal about it, get a book and begin to write all of the times when God has done something for you when you thought you were in trouble. And by recounting all of these, you receive the confidence, the faith to be able to trust God to do the next thing. And when that faith comes in, the power of God is activated. So, I pray that God will give you the grace to be able to apply what I just told you now to your life. In the name of Jesus. So, until we meet again, may the grace of God abound to you.